Hello everyone. This is Mrs. Pixel and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, a great Saturday night. Um, Today we're gonna start a new canvas. Isn't she pretty? She's called a rose fairy, but I don't know if she's a rose fairy or not. I just thought this was really, really pretty. So this is what we're gonna start, and we are gonna kit up from the beginning. And hopefully the drills behave themselves this time. Because if I have staticky drills again, I'm going to be really upset. Oh. So, this is a 30 by 40, and we have 20 colors. So we are going to kind of put that right there, right now. And these are our drills that have come with this kit. I'm going to go ahead and open these. And I remembered a trash can this time. How about that? I was always forgetting it. All right. So I start with my trays. I don't use the little bottles or the screwed on with the screw tops or the pop tops or anything like that. I tend to use just the trays. It's a personal preference. It makes everything a little bit simpler for me. I don't like having to untwist and then pour back in. I don't know. I think that that's a lot of extra work. So what we're going to do we are going to use our little labels that are actually for those kinds of containers, and we're going to write out each of the letters that coordinates with the drill color, and we're going to attach them on each of these trays. So let's do that first. Don't mind my handwriting. I think I grabbed the wrong pen. So this one is, I hope it doesn't smear. Let's see, Y. Left and Y. I have a bad feeling this is going to smear because I grabbed the wrong pen. I need more of them. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the right pen because I know these are going to smear. Be right back. Okay, I grabbed the right one this time. It's more of a, not an ink pen. I'm going to put that one in that drawer. Um, it's a marker, and they work a lot better than ink on these. So I'm going to retrace these real quick. And yes, when I do eyes, I put the capital and the lowercase just because I don't want to confuse them with T's. So that's just my own little way of keeping them straight, because sometimes if the colors are similar, you can't tell. Really short one? Really? One? Great, I get to cut a sheet just for one. Where's the start of this thing? All of this just for one letter. Okay. All right. Now it's totally up to you what order you want to put the drills or put them on these, or, I mean, this is just all your own way of doing anything you want to do. I just kind of go in the row. I don't know why, I just do. Now, when I have numbers, I tend to go, 1, 2, 3. Or if the letters are actually placed as A, B, C, D, E. As you can see, this is all out of order. So, how's everybody's Saturday going? I honestly can say I was very productive today. Considering I got only 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, see, that one smeared, just like I was afraid of. Yeah, I got a lot of cleaning, some organizing done, some laundry, got some bills paid. I was kind of rocking it today. I'm proud of myself. So does anybody have any good plans for St. Patty's Day tomorrow? I'm doing absolutely nothing if I can help it. Kind of just want to sit, watch some TV, do some diamond art. But I know that's not what's going to happen. It never is. I figured this will be my last weekend of a little bit of a break until after the holiday. Because next weekend I start baking. Which Unbreakable cannot wait for. He loves sugar cookies. All right. Now we're all done with that. We're going to put that over there. Come on. Okay. Excuse me. Just a little bit wet. A little bit thirsty. All right. All right, come on, drills. Don't be sticky. Don't be staticky. Please, don't be staticky. Yeah, so far so good, but we've only done one. Two, three. Okay. I'm going to get out one of my cases. I don't normally use these, but it looks like we have some very large packs that are not going to fit entirely into the drill thing where so we can actually, use them and grab a hold of them. So I do have a kit upstairs that is one of the screw tops for this kind of thing, but it is currently in use on a different project. So we're going to get our labels out again and our pen. And I almost want to take some of these out, but I probably won't. I think I can. I think I can make that work. So. Yeah, not all of these are going to fit in there. So let's grab one of these. Or this is going to be T. I don't always like to have to use these, but what are you going to do? Sometimes you have to, for the really big ones. I prefer the screw cap type, honestly, but like this one's okay, but it's not my favorite. It's hard to get the drills into this little thing. I mean, you have to, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna go little by little here. Put a little bit in here. Try not to drop them all. So that's how I do that. I don't have the fancy like funnel thing that you can get for like it goes into it kind of like the square thing, and then it's like a funnel that goes down. Sorry, funnel that goes down into it, and then you can pour stuff. I don't have one of those, so I just have to be careful. Yeah, it looks like this is going to have a lot of colors that I may need an actual containers for. I probably should have wrote that before I put it on, but that's okay. Yeah, because this one's a little full. That's not all going to fit in there. These are all going to be a pain for me today. Let me just grab a couple of these to have them out. 6, 7. All right, we're going to have to do all right, let's go with that. And please forgive me, my hands are shaking today. So I'm trying to keep them still, but they've been shaking pretty bad today. I had to redo my nail polish like 3 times because I could not stop it from smearing all over the place. Usually I'm pretty good, but not today, unfortunately. It's just weird. Some days it hits me, some days it doesn't. I don't know. But I think I'm going to talk to my doctor and see if he can change it, or to see if there's another option, because this is getting tiresome, especially when I like to do this kind of stuff. Jeez. Oh, well, I was on here on, was it Friday? Not Friday, Thursday night. And my stream got interrupted. We had some lovely storms going on. So it kind of blipped for a minute. I was like, what's going on? Luckily, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I mean, I heard that there were a lot of bad things happened in other places from those storms. We were fortunate here. It flooded a little bit, but That was about it, and scared the wits out of my poor puppy. She was on edge the rest of the night. I felt bad. All right, let's see. Wise number 8. Oh, that one went flying. No. Ah, I can get a hold of it. Let me put this sticker on here before I forget. I think we're gonna need one for this one too. Oh, jeez, I can't even pick up anything today, I swear. Trying. where are we at? Number 13. 13 is J. I am very happy. None of these drills seem to be stacked this time. I hope I didn't jinx myself, but these are all coming out beautifully, the way they're supposed to. That makes me very happy. I really, really, really didn't want to have to deal with that again. I don't know what was up with that other kit. All right. Now we can put this away. Like I said, I brought a trash bin this time. Throw all these away. Actually prepared this time. All right. All right, here's our trays. So now we are going to go ahead and put our border on this, and I'm still pink or blue. I mean, they're both kind of really pretty. I'm kind of thinking the pink. Give it a different kind of border. I don't know. I'm leaning towards pink. I think we're gonna go with the pink. I mean, it's just a border. And basically, we put this around the edges of the border of the painting because there's excess glue that goes past the painting onto the sides up here and stuff. And this, your hand and your fingers will stick to it while you're trying to work. So it's best to cover it up. I used to use just whatever washi tape I could find, but then I found these and I'm just totally in love with them. I don't think I will ever buy another kind again, assuming I can keep finding them. Hello. Hi, Dark Ruby 94. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you having a good night, good day? I don't know which time zone you're in. You just started your first diamond painting. Oh, that's awesome. So, what do you think? Are you addicted yet? Exactly. That's why it's such a great hobby to have. It relaxes you, and you don't have to think. You just create art without even realizing it. What kind of what kind of painting are you doing? Is it, landscape or a character or it's a flower, just basic. Well, that's a great way to start with. I mean, they have some really beautiful flower paintings out there. Come on, I need it to go down just a little bit further. Oh, 30 by 30. Yeah, but if it's your first one, that's a good one to start with. See if you even like it. Then you can go up in size as time goes on. Okay. All right, we have got our border. We're gonna get out our stencil and start making some sections that we want to work on tonight. Because the drills behaved themselves this time around. And they were nice and smooth getting in and out of the trays, unlike the last time. The last time I tried to do the kit up, the drills were so staticky. They kept sticking to me, going everywhere. It took way longer than it should have. Let's see here. Looks like we're going to go to F. So what I do, I take thinner washi tape, not the thick stuff that I put around the sides, to mark off my sections that I'm going to work on. And I kind of measure the sections with the stencil, so that way it's easier to get up when you're done. Because if you lay it on the full-on sticky stuff, it's a bit of a pain to get up. I mean, you can get it up. I am so sorry. Look at my hands. I'm sorry. They are shaking so bad. I don't know why they do this. Well, I do know why, but hopefully I can get it fixed soon. So sorry for my shakiness. All right, and then I usually divide the top into 3. Kind of usually using the line here. It's usually a good, it's like a good amount. So I usually just use that. Then I kind of eyeball this one. All right, we've got our 3 sections for right now. I think that's all we're going to mark off. This one's larger, so we're gonna have to you were shaking a lot and the beads kept sticking to the side of your hand. Yeah, I've been there. You'll get it. So, I mean, you really can't mess this up. Even if you put the colors in the wrong spot, it's still your interpretation. So, I shake because I have I take a medicine, and it unfortunate one of the side effects. So I get shaky. All right, let's see here. Let's get this all lined up. It's easier once you get the first one lined up. The rest of them kind of fall into place. It's trying to get the very first stencil into place. There we go. Perfect. All right. I'm going to clean out my pens real quick too, because I was using them earlier and they definitely need yeah, dropping my wax. So, for those of you who do diamond painting, I use a stencil because I cannot stand when my drills are crooked and not in straight lines. It's just a pet peeve, maybe OCD, I don't know. And there's no way I can make them straight on my own. So I use a stencil. Yes, I have several pens that I use, and I pick them up and put them down. They're each for different drill sizes because I don't know. I think it's just easier to pick up a pen than change the tips or go one by one all the time. All right. Let's refill our pens. we'll start with that for right now. We'll probably need more. Now, as far as putting the drills in place on here, I tend to go, once again, if they're in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I tend to do that, or A, B, C, D, E. But when they're kind of all just whatever order in the trays, I kind of go by the tray to make life simpler. So I have the one tray right in front of me with all 6 of these colors, and I can just pull one out, put those down, and then move on to the next. Yeah. Uh, Dark Ruby 94. Try putting washi tape around the sides of your painting, because that's probably where it's sticking at and why it's sticking to your hands. I didn't know that for the longest time, and I've been doing this for like 4 years. I learned it after about a year and a half. I got so sick of fuzzies and stuff, and I have a dog, and her hair just kind of attaching to things, that I got quite annoyed. And then I saw that you can put washi tape around it. I was like, okay, that's where I'm going. We call it washi tape here, but maybe it's like crafting tape some, other places. Decorative tape. Hey, Haley94, thanks for the follow. I hope you're having a great night. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that one. We have a lot of 6s. We have a couple 6s. We're going to get a new piece of wax here, though. I am so excited to be working on this painting. I just thought it was so pretty the first time I saw it, and I said, I have to get that. I have a bit of a diamond painting addiction. I see something, I'm like, oh, that's pretty, I want that. What I hate is, though, that a lot of really, really beautiful paintings come in such a small size. So when you put them together, they're going to come out very blurry. Like, you'll be able to tell what it is from far away, but up close, it doesn't look like the picture. There's, you lose all the detail the smaller the picture is. I prefer 30 by 40 is what I prefer. It's just big enough to have some good detail, but not too big that you have to roll it up while you're working on it. So, and the 30 by 40s fit in my portfolio, so that's another reason. And let me see. Hang on. Hopefully won't spill my drills. This is what I mean by portfolio. I have several of these that are paintings I've done already, and they just slide in here, almost like a photo album, and it keeps them straight and protected. So they do come in a smaller size, but I don't have any of the smaller sizes. I just kind of put everything in the 30 by 41. But I think that was the best thing that anybody can come up with when it came to diamond painting, because before that, I was just like sticking them in a tote. I said, what am I going to do with these? You can only hang so many up, you can only give so many away. So I saw that and I said, yep, I need to get one of those. I wish they were not as pricey as they are, but it's going to take a long time to do 60 diamond paintings to worry about having to buy another one. So it would be an investment. I do give a lot of my paintings away. I've even done some custom ones for Christmas presents, and they loved them. It's just, and I actually have one custom one of my dog I got for Christmas of my puppy. So I hope to do that before too long here. Not sure what we're going to do after this one, though. I have a huge library, and I don't. Sometimes the choices get a little bit overwhelming because I want to do this one, but I want to do this one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to do next. I mean, I know we just started this one, but does anybody have any suggestions? Oh, my whole wax came out on that one. Just wanted to take off the edge. There we go. This song takes me back to high school, big time. Why do I have a feeling that I put the wrong color in the wrong spot? Some of those K's look like N's. Oh, I ain't even in the mood for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one was a K. You'll have to forgive me. I am tired tonight. Three hours of sleep. It just stunk. And I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't sleep, but I just couldn't. Stop being so stubborn. You know what? If it's in the wrong spot, oh well. Who cares? Like I said, it's your interpretation anyway. You could change whatever you like. I do want to try to get some of those the more iridescent, like, oh, I always forget the name of it. Those kinds of drills, and like maybe replace some of them that are a part of a certain painting, so that way they'll be like a lot more sparkly. You know, I've seen where like pictures like this, they would like replace the eyes with blue so the eyes would sparkle, or they'd redo the flowers in her hair with like the iridescence so it would sparkle. I think that's really cool. Um, but I have to go find out where they sell those. I don't know if they do it at my local shop or not. I would say I kind of hope they do, but then um, they're a little pricey, the craft stores sometimes. Wanna be the hypothetical. K's and N's look almost exactly like, and it's kind of messing with me. Why did I think that was together? I'm telling you, K's are playing tricks on me. Messing with my eyes. Either that or my eyes are that tired tonight. I don't feel super tired, but you ever get like that where you're a lot more tired than you realize? Like you don't feel tired, but you really are like on the verge of exhaustion. I think I probably missed one, but I'm gonna say that I got them all. I don't see any P's, so we'll go to Z, and I missed a T. See, I told you. And that's what I love about these trays. If you miss one, you don't have to go back and empty, you know, you don't have to go back and like get this and open it up and pour it in for like a few drills. And if you pour too many, you have to pour them back in. It's just nice to just bring it over. Voila. And then it just makes it so much easier. I don't know. This is probably just, I mean, it may just be a me thing that thinks this, but everybody has their own way of doing diamond art. You know, that's the beauty. There's no wrong way to, you know, really to kit up. There's no wrong way. You know, you can use whatever system works for you to do your drills, to store them, the kind of pens you use, the kinds of wax or putty you use. I mean, there's it's very personal choice wise. And then you can try other things if you want to, you know, and if they don't work for you, then you stick with what you know. Like I have tried every putty and those glue dots um in my pens. Yeah, no, I can't do them. I find myself going back to my wax every time. I really just, I mean, it obviously works for some people because it's very popular to do it that way. But I just think, for me, I'm definitely a wax girl. And yeah, wax you have to change more often, and but that doesn't really bother me. What I will say is, I love having the multiple pens and the multi placers. Um, this is, let me see. This is like my favorite one. This is a 3. But I love that it's like slanted slightly. It makes, I don't know, it just makes putting them down so much easier. I don't know, I love this one. And I will say I've come to love this one as well. This is just a 2 placer. So, you know, I never had a 2 placer before. You know, you just use just keep going down one, one at a time. But then I got this and I'm like, I'm never going back. We're gonna wait on H. H is pretty huge. Let's try and finish some of these other ones first. Sometimes if there's a very large area, I will just try to go through and finish the smaller stuff first. Right. That's it for those. Let's try. I think we can just switch over to the 5. Let's see. 4. I do like using multi-placers. I didn't for the longest time. Actually, in the very beginning, I used tweezers all the time because I couldn't quite get the hang of it, and I felt like I had more control when I used the tweezers. But as time goes on, as more I did it, the more I got used to it. I still only use tweezers on square drill paintings. I cannot use pens on those for the life of me. I don't know why, but so I still tend to use my tweezers on those, but I don't do a whole lot of square drill. I mean, I like square drill. They make some beautiful paintings out of them. It's just I can't ever get them to line up perfectly. And I'm not saying that this makes them line up perfectly either, but I can't get them to do half the things that I want them to do. It just always feels like there's a giant gap somewhere. And I don't know, it just bothers me to see the gaps. It's like they're not all uniform. Well, I mean, they aren't all uniform, but the squares is just seems a little bit more noticeable than the round drills. But I do have a couple square paintings I haven't done yet. Usually just go with round. Oh, missed another one. Over here to that tray. Hey, isn't that cool? Just to do that and not have to. I don't know. I'm saying it a lot, but I do think it is really neat to just not have to worry about taking the time to pour things and pour them back in. Now, obviously, these trays have their faults too, in that they don't hold as much as a regular tray does. And obviously, if you're not careful with this, your drills can go flying because they're not in a undercover, in a cover. But I am totally. I think it's worth the risk, honestly. It doesn't matter what container my drills are in, I can drop it, no problem. This E is really pretty purple. That's super pretty. If you guys want to check out my complete all my completed paintings. Sorry, see, I can't even talk tonight. You can go to my Discord, and I have them all posted on there. All the ones I've done up to this point that I still have. All right, we're gonna go with F. I do have more paintings than what is posted, but those were from a long time ago, and I gave them away as gifts. So I wish I had pictures of them still to add to my gallery, but didn't think I would need them. I wasn't even sure if this would, I would keep doing this for this long. And honestly, I wouldn't want to do anything else. It's just so relaxing, and time just goes by, and I love it. Let's Oh, look, we got an extra one for measure. And this blue is actually really pretty too. It's kind of like a periwinkle. I just saw 4. Where did it go? I don't know, but we'll go there. Let's go with this. Okay, that's it for that one. I think we're going to go do H first, and then we'll come back and finish out C. Ooh, that one almost went flying. Sorry, I keep wiggling this around. Need it to stay right there, so that way I'm not pulling it so much. Honestly, when I work on these on my own, I tend to turn the canvas upside down. So I can work on it better that way than doing it like this. But then you can't see the picture. So that's why I'm not doing it that way. So you can see our progress on the picture a lot easier from the above camera. Yeah, I will turn my canvases backwards, forwards. I don't care. I'll even do them on a diagonal if it makes it like easier to see everything and do everything. I'm gonna drop one of those. Yeah, let's go that way. All right, let's switch back to our placer, multi-placer. I'm gonna go back to number 2. And I think it's time for a new X. There we go. straighten a few of these. All right, last color. All right. Oh, I also wanted to do this one. What am I thinking? All right, now we'll switch to 5. Oh, come on, more. Come here. Oh, come on. There we go. I do run out of wax fast, especially on the single placers, but it's okay. And I will say I'm a bit of a hard presser when it comes to my drills anyway. Like, some people just lightly put them down. I tend to really push them. I don't know why. I probably don't have to push them that hard, but I don't know, it's just a habit. All right. Let's look for any loose ones that we can see. All right. I am going to turn it to take the stencil off though, because it is just so much easier. Pain. Go back where you belong. I think these white ones are a little larger than the holes, and that's why it's giving me some issues. That happens sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, these white ones for some reason. Yeah, it's just all the white ones. They just don't want to come. There we go. First section done. Excuse me, need a little water there. Oh, beautiful. I think she's going to be really, really pretty. You can just kind of tell. Hmm. Yay. All right, guys. Well, I think this is where we're going to stop tonight. I don't have a set schedule as to when I come and go on here, so you just have to keep watching. I'm going to eventually get one, but right now I'm still learning and all this stuff, so but we will definitely be doing I will definitely be back hopefully very soon because I really like doing this. I don't know about tomorrow, maybe Monday. um so well, everybody, you have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me and for the raid and the follows, and I hope you all have a great